Good morning, Facebook family, YouTube subscribers. Today it is Friday, June the 10th, 2016. So once again, it's a Friday and the week has flown by. I was just on the phone with a friend of mine, and I'm still kind of blown away by the amount of people who are still angry about me outing that man a few weeks ago, two months ago now. And it kind of led me to thinking about the miseducation of black gay men. Y'all, I'm going to try to say this as positively as I can without people accusing me of being so negative. But I'm trying to think of a way to word this. Because we've been miseducated about who we are, how we came to be, through religion, through education, through our community. People seem to think black gay folks made a decision to woke up one morning and say, I'm going to be gay. I'm going to be gay. No, it doesn't work out that way. I don't want to be gay. I never wanted to be gay. I knew I was gay when I was a little kid. This is something I have had no control over. And I keep trying to explain this to people. The sad part about it is I have to explain this over and over to other black gay men who also should realize you don't have any control over your sexuality. It's not something that you can have. It's just, like I said, the miseducation of black gay men. We've been taught for years that you're wrong, you're nasty, you're not good, you're, what's the words people say? It's unnatural, an abomination. I don't live my life in those words. I don't definitely surround myself around anyone who thinks that who I am is an abomination or unnatural. You can kiss my black ass. So I don't go around these people. And I don't place myself around a bunch of uneducated, foolish ass people. I don't go around religion. I don't go around uneducated people who don't understand sexuality. Human sexuality is something. People who don't pick up a book and read something and gain knowledge. I don't have time for that mess. So I meet other black gay guys. And the nonsense that comes out their mouth, the things that they say, how they live their lives, is scary. Because they seem to think they don't love themselves authentically. They don't love who they are. I love Walter. I absolutely love Walter. I'm not going to do anything to harm me in any way, none whatsoever. Because I love Walter. So I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I could end up dead, harmed, diseased, or what else. I'm not doing it. Because I love life. I'm not a fool. You only get this one. Ain't no heaven, ain't no hell. This is it, buddies. All this nonsense y'all been taught, oh, this life ain't but a short time. Things will get better on the other side. The other side of the street, maybe, but not when you leave Earth. This is it. There will be no heaven and no hell, so you better enjoy life right now on planet Earth. The miseducation of black gay men frightens me because they don't know how to love themselves. Because somebody told you should hate yourself, that you should hate who you are, you should hate being gay, and also you should hate being black for that matter. What? Okay, I don't have time for that foolishness. This is ridiculous. When does this nonsense end? When do you learn to love who you are? Maybe some of y'all need psychiatric help. I was under the care of a psychiatrist for my early 20s for 3 or 4 years. It was the best thing I could have ever done. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. I had to get that nonsense out of my brain. I had to dispel it, get rid of it because it was destroying my life. I had to learn to accept and love who I am. Like I said, I've known I was gay since I was a little bitty kid in preschool. I knew. It was not a choice. So I've had a long time because I knew at such an early age, I've accepted myself long before I went to high school. While in high school, I was out. I didn't care what people knew. I met a lot of ignorant teachers in school. And then one teacher told me, oh, you'll be dead from AIDS by the time you turn 25. I'm 46 today. I don't have AIDS. I'm not HIV positive. I'm HIV negative. I'm alive and well. I am battling some high blood pressure issues, but I seem to have that under control right by now. Take my medication. And I'm in the process of losing a lot of weight to get my blood pressure down. So, but I love who I am. I love Baltimore. I'm a black gay man and I love that. You can't take that away from me. It can't, because it won't change. So when I meet these other brothers, like a friend I just got off the phone, and he's telling me all this mess and talking. I'm thinking, Lord have mercy, man, you're 45 years of age. What have you learned? What have you gained in all these years? Nothing, because you're still ripping and running the streets and you haven't taken the time to love yourself. Nothing wrong with being selfish and making sure you love you, because then you won't put yourself in a bad situation and you'll be sitting around and looking angry, bitter, and mad like a lot of these folks in Atlanta. A lot of these guys are bitter and angry. But is it because they allowed something to happen in their lives, whether it was a bad relationship or whatever, family members. Some people tolerate ignorant family members. I don't. You're not going to disrespect me. I am still a man. I don't give a damn if I'm gay or not. You're going to treat me with the same respect and love that I treat you with. But some people don't understand that. So you got all these people running around here in Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta could be a great city for black gay men, but it isn't, because we haven't taken the time to love ourselves. We're too busy looking for love outside in those streets, climbing in different men's bed every night, going around from sexual partner to sexual partner. That ain't love. Man, I just hung up the phone with. That's not love. You can't love somebody else being in somebody's bed every other night when you take the time to love yourself. You can't keep putting yourself at risk, running from sexual partner to sexual partner. This is insane. You're 45 years of age. When you wake up and realize you cannot live your life like that, because it's not making a healthy environment for you, and it's creating all these issues in your life. The miseducation of black gay men, we have to really sit down and think before we do things. Look in the mirror. Really sit down. Really take a close look in the mirror at yourself and say, am I doing the right things for me? Am I doing the right things for my life? Am I hurting or harming me? What am I doing? What changes do I need to make in my life to benefit me? How can I educate myself so I'm no longer an ignorant fool about who I am? There's nothing wrong with sitting down and finding out how you came to be. Take that religion lesson, throw it to the side. It means nothing. It's fake and false. All of them. Every last religion on planet Earth. If God had something to say something to you, he'd come across the loudspeakers from heaven up in the clouds and say something to you. But you ain't heard from him yet. No one has. So obviously there's these fake religions around here saying you're an abomination or false and fake. Don't let that rule your life. If you sit back and research religion, you'll be like, okay, this mess. But we don't read, we don't seek knowledge, we don't go out and try to figure out anything. We just accept what someone gives us. And I don't think that makes any sense. Why would we accept nonsense? Why? It makes me so angry. Learn to love you. Learn to love yourself. Get knowledge about yourself. Don't continue to walk around here miseducated and not know who you are. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are. Whether you're white, black, gay, whatever, you got to learn to love who you are. You can't even move forward in life. You can't have a decent job, a decent education. You can't have a decent job, a good relationship. You can't do anything without loving yourself and knowing who you are. Quit being miseducated. Get up and do something with your life. There's so much that you can do. People running around here screaming about this HIV problem in Atlanta. We know what this problem is about. This problem is about people not loving themselves and allowing people to harm them and going out harming each other. This is what it boils down to. Like people keep using this term, hurt people hurt people. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not going to let you hurt me. I don't give a damn how hurt you are. You're not going to hurt Walter. Because I love Walter too much. And I'm not going to let you go out and hurt other people either. If I can stop you, I will stop you. So, anyway, this is my take on things about the miseducation of black gay men and how we ended up in this situation we're in Atlanta right now in 2016. It's a bad situation for a lot of black gay guys. But it can be changed. It doesn't have to be this way. But anyway, I'm out. Go out and enjoy your Friday. And I'm out of here. Bye.